fives. High fives all around.
On day 7, we walked 22 miles from a scenic overlook to another scenic overlook with no water. We left California and re-entered Nevada, summited the highest point on the TRT, passed Galena Falls, a lot of day hikers, and gathered water along the trail 2 miles before our dry camp. Friends, beautiful morning this morning. Just seeing the mountaintop views here. Got a little emotional looking at them. Beautiful. I've come to the Nevada California state line. Thanks, California. It was a good time. All through the hike, there's been these big meadows of these plants. They're called mule's ears. So we give Mule a little grief about that. But they give off a definite smell. Not bad, but not great. You can't get used to it though. So one of the nice things about this section of the trail is it's been mainly exposed, which there is a cold wind coming up, but it allows you to see Lake Tahoe and kind of get a perspective of where we are at on the lake, where we're at on our hike. So this is the very northeast corner of Lake Tahoe. So we started way down there, went around the lake, coming back up through here, and we're going to end someplace over there. So last night we camped at about 7,800 feet. Nice view here. And I'm making my way up. I have about a mile to go, about 500 more feet of climbing to get up to the highest point on the Tahoe Rim Trail, which is over 10,000 feet. I just took off my alpaca hoodie because I was sweating going up the hill, and now I'm cold. But it's going to be windy up here. I probably should have kept that on, but it's getting sweaty going up the hill. So I'll see you at the top. (10,285 feet), the highest point on the Tahoe Rim Trail. Take a look. may not be 14,000 feet. Anytime you go above 10,000 feet and you climb 2,300 feet and you're on one of the highest mountains in the area, it's spectacular. I love that cold, cool breeze when you're up at altitude. Ran into some hiker trash here. Just have their junk laid all over the place. Rude. 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 What's the name of this waterfall?
Galena.
What's it?
Galena.
Galena?
What's that?
There's Milos.
Hi, buddy.
Doing a little foot care.
Yeah, Mom.
Just stopped at a little stream in the meadow and topped off my water. Had a little bit of lunch. Kept on going past Miyagi and Milos there because they were at the waterfall, but that was in the sun down in the meadow here. So able to sit in the shade for a little bit. I'm getting pretty close to a trailhead here, probably another mile or so. It's just been a ton of people walking through here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon, probably walking up to see those waterfalls. Made it down to the Mount Rose trailhead. So this is the one that has the bathroom, not the one that I thought had one yesterday. And I'm gonna use that sucker. Ooh, trash can too. Time to dump the trash. Leaving the trailhead. Super busy highway here. Not exactly sure where the trail is. Maybe these guys know. I'll ask them. Those two guys said that they went the wrong way. And it's down that way, the way that they came from. And it gets it to the TRT. However, I see a trail sign right up here. So there is this Mount Rose campground. Look at these dipshits up here. Woo woo! Enjoy your toilet. All right, enough of that nonsense. So there's a trail sign. I think we go this way. Knock on wood. No wood to knock on. You get the point. Now I'm walking through the Tahoe Meadows trailhead. There's some more bathrooms. Other side of the parking lot there. Not really that far away from the other trailhead. Hopefully, not quite as many cars here, but there are a lot. So I don't know if they're headed this way. Sign here. TRT Mountain Bike Advisory. Tahoe Meadows Trailhead to Tunnel. Country Road. Open only on even days only. Today is an odd day. Oh, shucky. Hi, pups. How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Rule breaker. So I still have plenty of water here. However, this may be the last water source before camp tonight. And it's going to be a dry camp. And I believe it's another 9 miles after camp tomorrow without any water. So I want to really camel up here, probably drink a liter of water so I won't have to drink any more before we get to the campsite. There is an iffy water source, probably about another mile or two up the path here, but just to be sure, I'm going to fill up here, and maybe I'll do it again in a mile.
There must be an accident. Oh, come on over here.
Hi.
Come on over here.
There must have been a really bad accident on the highway. All sorts of ambulances and fire trucks and everything headed up that way. Now a chopper's coming through. Okay, I made it to the questionable stream, and she is flowing. So I'm gonna, it's kind of a hot, dry section. Kind of got thirsty and I don't want to use my water that I'm saving for camp then for tomorrow. So I'm gonna fill up here, camel up, and that should hopefully do me for the next 1.78 miles to camp. There's another view of Lake Tahoe. I'm now on the east side of Lake Tahoe, heading south. Got my tent all set up. Home sweet home. Got some vagrants over here. Just think they get to invade our space and eat what they want.
We're trying to leave crumbs so the bears come and attack you first.
I'm gonna leave a trail of dead ants. How about that?
Hi Chuck, how you doing?
Good.
Me and Chuck thought we had some privacy up here.
Some pride? Some pride for me?
And these guys set up their hammocks on the wrong side of a windy hill. I'm over the hill.
Yeah, you are.
I'm doing lovely. How are you?
I'm good. How's your feet holding up?
You know, I don't have any blisters or anything. They just get really sore.
Yeah, I got the same thing going on.
But if I take the toe socks off, it helps a lot.
Are you wearing just toe socks or are you wearing
No, and
those? Okay.
but I can put these back on just around camp.
Yeah.
And it feels a lot better.
Nice little cozy house you got there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
On day 8, our final day, we walked 19 miles from a scenic overlook back to the Spooner Summit trailhead. About halfway into our hike, we passed the Marlette Peak campground that has a water pump, which is the only water of the day.
Good morning. It is day 8 of our Tahoe Rim Trail through hike. It's a brisk morning. Windy, cold. Got my gloves on. But it's been beautiful. Last night we were blessed with a full moon. We think it may have been a red moon. Most of us were to sleep before it got super dark. But this morning I'm walking and I could see the sunrise on one side of the mountain. Then there's me on the top, and on the other side I can see the full moon. So that was really cool. So over here you can see Lake Tahoe, and the sunrise is on the opposite side of the mountain, but you can see the color over the mountains there. And way up over the tree here, there's the moon actually setting down onto the colorful mountains over Lake Tahoe. Marlette Lake. Just gonna do a walk by here. It's beautiful. It's pretty windy, so I think my tripod will get blown over. There's a campground down near Marlette Lake that has a hand pump that is our only water source today. So I'm going to stop there, snatch some water, and keep on going. Making my way up our last climb. Here's a nice viewpoint. Lake Marlette there. Lake Tahoe right behind it. I had no idea they were that close together. Walking through a nice meadow here, up at altitude. Nice mountain breeze. Remember that song? Mountain breeze makes me feel fine. It does. I love going through these meadows because it's flat, but you're still up at altitude, so you get that mountain breeze. Soon we're going to be going downhill, so I'm just savoring the last moments of this. Finally coming down a tree line. So there's one last opportunity to look at Lake Tahoe from the top of a mountain. This is a great trip, great way to finish a trip. All along this last few miles, I've been walking along a ridge like this where I could see the lake. Oh. Now, we got business to do. Guys are about a half hour ahead of me. I gotta go down this hill, probably about 5 miles. Making my way down, I think it's about a mile to the trailhead. I'm guessing the guys will be at the car waiting for me once I get there. But before I end, I wanted to talk to you about something a little bit more serious. For the last 2 months, I've felt tired, lethargic, nodding off, and just not myself. Now, it could be, that I'm training for an ultra marathon, 100K one in about a month here. But I didn't think it was that. In fact, I was starting to worry that maybe something was physically wrong with me. Cancer, something like that. But told the guys last night at camp, this is the first time that I felt myself coming down, doing this challenge, hiking 174 miles, completing it, giving me more confidence and more energy. I see one of the guys ahead here. Here we go. Need some help, Chuck?
I'll give you a boost, buddy.
All right, guys.
Bring it in.
172 miles.
That smells good. Oh, my God.
Good. Went right in your own.
High fives. High fives all around.
See?
Is it not working?
Are you happy now?
Shaggy, I'm
All right,
so
guys.
glad we came for pizza because I was never going to get pizza, but you're picking pizza, and it is the greatest choice.
The end of a perfect trip, boys.
Do we bump pizza? Is that what we do?
No, man, we're going to get gluten on your gluten-free pizza.
That's it.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming along. Hit subscribe, punch bell notification. We'll see ya after I get done eating pizza.
Hot.